Hello everybody, my name is Cayetana Martinez. I'm a UK Ventures Programs Designer. In this video here today, part 2, we're going to talk about Agile Project Management and how it differs from traditional project management approach. Hope you guys enjoy it. So whenever we talk about Agile, it's really important to say that before focusing on Agile as a tool or a methodology or a project management style, Agile is before everything else a mindset, right? And it's this idea that you have to build faster and you have to build cheaper and more cost effective, but you have to build the right thing, right? And usually when we say to build the right thing, it means the right thing for the customer. So it's a human-centric approach that tries to be cost effective and labor effective by focusing on the right thing to build and minimizing waste. It's also a mindset that focuses on change and innovation. The important thing in Agile is to be open to changes, to be open to create things in a new way, and to respond to changes in the environment. When you apply that to the idea of project management, what it means is that you have to be open for your project to change based on your customer needs and based on the changes that can happen in the environment. A quick definition of project management for the ones of you that are maybe not as familiar with it is that the project management is the practice of initiating, planning, executing, controlling, and closing a work of a team within the specific goals and criteria and time. Usually there are three main components for project management that you always have to know before you start a project. That is the deadline for that project, the scope of that project, and the budget that you have to execute that project. And when we talk about budget, we're usually including the resources like staff, right, and other resources that you need, tangible or intangible. So with these two definitions of Agile on one hand and project management on the other hand, let's move into defining what is Agile project management. When we talk about Agile project management, what we want to focus on is three things. First, the project gets broken down into smaller chunks or stories or tasks. Depending on the methodology we're using, it will get different names. But the idea is the team can break up a massive project into shorter, more manageable pieces of work that they will execute in a short amount of time and give to their stakeholders, which usually includes their clients, to get feedback on. That way they create a loop of continuous improvement, so by the time the project is finished, the customer has more chances to end up with something that they really wanted because they've been supervised and been involved in every stage of the design and execution of that project. Usually, those teams are cross-functional teams and cross-disciplinary teams, and they work with high levels of independence. In Waterfall, we saw in the other video that the project manager is highly involved in what the team is doing, whereas in Agile project management, the teams are highly accountable but highly independent as well. As you probably remember from our previous videos, Agile Project Management is a continuous cycle. It's a circular process where small chunks of project or tasks get developed very quickly in what we usually call the sprints and then get tested by the development team and by the key stakeholders. When the feedback from both ends gets back to the team, they get to understand better what features work versus what features don't work, and therefore improve in the next round the results into the project they are working on. By doing that, what you make sure what you maximize is the chances to end up with a final product the customer really wants and that solves the customer's current needs. This approach, as I said in my previous video, can have some issues, as sometimes it can produce what we call scope creep, that makes that the scope of the project keeps changing and getting bigger. but it has a lot of benefits in terms of getting the right product to the customer and making sure that it's more innovative and more cost effective in the majority of cases than all the other products produced by waterfall approaches. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I get to see you soon for the next and last video on a specific agile methodology called Scrum. See you soon.